Hey there, Cheese here, and welcome back to Mega Man 02 Perfect Runs. Today we'll be fighting Burble Hekelot, because just because he's not a Guardian, that doesn't mean it's going to be easy. I'm going to fight the hardest boss for sure this time. I just know it. We don't know what's going on in the Forest of Notice, but Elpizo's gone there, so we're going to investigate. And Burble Hekelot is patrolling the area. Dude used to be in the Cutting Shadow Squadron led by Phantom. Same as, just like what's the other weird name? Hyligorobako. That he was also in the squadron with Burble Hekelot, but then Phantom exploded and it got disbanded. Oh whoa, hey, it's our lucky day. Elpizo's here. We sure are, dude. Come on back. You've earned it. You're dangerous. That's why we want you back. But he's not coming back. He's after the Dark Elf, though. Now we know. And that's enough for me. Enough talk. Have at you. Come on, put up your dukes. I'm always ready for a good... Wait, no, come back. I guess we gotta chase him down instead. That's fine, too. So here in the Forest of Notice, you'll notice a whole lot from the Forest of Isis, including the music. Not that I'll complain. Sand Triangle is a wonderful song. We also have some new enemies with these Shura Bones here. They're a lot like, up and downs from the classic series. If you kill one, the flow will stem for just a moment and then they'll keep popping out. The one thing that's better about them is they don't wait till you get close to try and surprise you. I also have caterpools here. They're small and fragile. These two, since those two Shura Bones are nice and synced up, I don't like bothering to kill them until I've passed. There's an upper path with several of these things that you can swing from one to the next, but I find that difficult and I did not think I would drop down precisely there. Either way, I did want to be down here because this path is easier and more rewarding. You get a free life for your non-troubles. And I think I've shown off pretty well why I don't like the upper path. We've got some more decrepit blocks here. You can't pull them about, you can only destroy them. And Secure Hiders and Pantheon Hammers roam the halls as well. There's also lots of split paths in here. We're already on one. Along with normal split paths, you got lots of dead ends for goodies, tons of E-crystals in this place. There's a lot to find here, and occasionally I get a bit lost, but I think I can find my way around by now. Watch out for that Secure Hider, he'll come down when he come up from there, and he'll come down again. And just wait for this hammer, and move on to a mid-boss. There's a Pinophiel in this ruins too. It's got a spiky ceiling though, and an uneven floor, so it's more intimidating. I like to end the fight the same way as the other one, just to get it done and over with quickly. And if I was a little slower there, that would have been bad, but I wasn't, so it wasn't. On to the last leg, where the split paths go all over the place. I believe where we need to go here is the highest path. And that Pantheon Hammer's in a bad position, but if we jump down here, he'll get real confused. This one's at a bit of a bad spot, so we gotta just stab through his shield. And up here we got some panel cannons to deal with. Whoa there. I'm gonna switch to the Buster for them because I found that using the chain rod can be bad news. It has messed me up here. You'll see that in the outtakes. Oh hey, want to see something cool? If you equip the saber and hold the down button while you do a down slash, you will hold on to that and do that. It's cool. Actually I might be able to, if I just move this block so that I've got a standing spot. Yeah, that's better. There we go. You can manipulate a lot of the terrain here, so choose not only your battles, but where you fight them. One more Pantheon Hammer, and what's essentially a Mega Man 1-style boss hallway to contend with. Secure fighters on the ceiling and floor. And we're onto the boss. I think that's just a cool touch, that boss hallway there. Aha! Elpizo! You can't run anymore. Oh, he ran some more. Darn. And Burble Hekelot is on the scene. No one can go beyond there except Elpizo. Yeah, he's in Harbuya's unit now. Nice timing, dude. Burble Hekelot. Oh, while I have the Buster around, if you shoot at him, he can block shots with that tongue. Something that you might not notice if you don't use the Buster. He has lots of attacks, and you can stun him out of most of them. That there is his EX attack. When he's small, he can do this, which he goes up to the top and... Ooh. Well, he has 3 sizes, and if he eats... off of me. If he eats a yellow thing, he'll grow to the max size. If he eats a green caterpillar, he'll grow only 1 size. And if he's not on his smallest size, he won't take damage when you damage him. He'll only shrink. When he shakes the walls, watch for the leaves above to know where the caterpillars are falling. He can do bubbles at any size above his smallest size, and at his largest size he can roll like that. He can also roll like he can not drop straight down onto 0 sometimes, but roll around the room an extra time. This, where he does his tongue across the room like that, is his EX attack. You wouldn't think it, but it's his EX attack because it does, like, it's his EX attack because of what it does, basically. The difference between green and yellow, aside from what, like, how much he grows, is the amount of health that they have. Green only have 2 health, yellow have somewhere above 8. This battle has a lot to describe, but I think I'm done, and it's still going on. You need to end. When he goes up there, he does like his arms symmetrically across the room, like near 0. And sometimes he also just hops. Okay, goodbye. We won't see you split in half, but that's fine. Oh, there's the explosion. I was waiting for that. I didn't actually practice this fight there, so that was a bit of the seat of my pants sort of thing. But hey, made it through. We're still a flawless warrior. We got his EX skill, the energy chain, and I would have expected to form for at least that, but no. Okay. Oh, we're not transporting back though yet. Gotta see what Elpizo's up to. Hey, that little dancing light, we recognize that. Get away from him. Oh yeah, sure, but get away from our friend. Jerk. Seems those baby elves are starting to learn how to speak too. They're growing. Yeah, they really are growing. Elpizo's becoming more and more of a serious threat. X is apparently holding onto the seal for the Dark Elf, though, with his main body. That's why that's the reason he's a Cyber Elf right now. Things are getting serious. Well, we've at least gathered information, so mission accomplished. To some extent. Well, seems Elpizo has not only the key to Neo Arcadia's Dark Elf room, but also the key to unlock the Dark Elf. Bad news indeed. And he wants its power. Even if it's for world peace, power's not gonna bring that about. And he said he's gonna kill all the humans. We know we don't want that. Anyway, this perfect run is done and over with, so it's on to extras and outtakes. Enjoy!
This frog never will fall.
You know what? Since this is an outtake, let's just save some time and do the extras right now. Look it. A charged flame attack will burn down the canopies. This weapon can't charge yet. Let's try the chain rod. There we go. By burning down the canopy, you'll be able to see the platforms behind it. Though the platforms are always there, you just have to actually land on them. See? You can burn down the canopy here in the boss room too, but I wouldn't recommend it. Oop, yeah, you gotta equip the fire element for that, that's right. So, as for why burning down the canopy... Well, let's start with the EX attack. This guy's EX attack is the energy tongue. If he manages to hit you with it, he'll refill his own health while draining yours. And he'll even grow in size. So, it's not a very difficult to dodge attack, but it's... yeah, it's bad if you get hit by it. And you can see with the canopy gone, you have absolutely no indication of where those... oh boy, and this is what happens if you get trapped in bubbles. It's really hard to move and really hard to jump. Whoa! Yeah, if you take down that canopy, you don't know if he's going for another lap around the room or just dropping straight on your head. Lots of bad stuff can happen if you take down that canopy, so leave it up. It's a good idea. Alright, time to go spelunking. There's so many little side paths for E-crystals and cyber elves that I can't really show all of them in a timely fashion, so I'll just go for the important ones. Ones that are hard to miss, or easy to miss, like this one. There's a hidden passage with the cyber elf down there. And up soon here we'll get one that's difficult to reach. Take this upper path, and up here we have this. As far as I can tell, this is completely impassable, so we'll have to find another way in. This looks like a good way in. Break that apart with their chain rod, and I find that attaching to the wall something like this is what works for me. And you also see that cyber elf over there to the left, or to the right. Seems to be in just completely in a inaccessible place. There's another secret passage just above this guy. And after Pinocchio, we have the most important extra in the stage. Just like in the Forest of Dices, the Forest of Notice has a sub-tank hanging about in its ruins. So, just get this out of the way right quick. And onwards. Be sure to leave the first block you see intact, even though there are tempting E-crystals behind it, because it's your best way across these spikes. You can also use the chain rod to attach to the ceiling and swing atop them, or die trying. One way or whether you can make it past that or not, though, you have to keep this block I'm standing on intact, because that's the only safe ground to pull away that block, this block. And be sure not to stumble onto the flat, safe side of those spikes, because it'll kill you. Don't you know, holding knife handles hurts these days. Having this sub-tank means it's a good time to show off our newest EX skill, too. We got it from Burble Hekelot. It's the energy chain. Latch onto any enemy that doesn't die immediately, and just like his energy tongue, you'll start draining the enemy's health. And damaging them slowly, about like half a buster shot every time they get hurt. It even refills not just your health, but your sub-tank energy. So that's a good way to refill on stuff. You might want to do it outside of a mission though, because it'll wreak havoc on your clear time if you just sit around doing that. The final involved extra thing to get in this stage, I would say, is right over here. Make sure to only destroy the top block here, to leave yourself yet another thing to stand on as we get the last cyber elf in the area. And that's everything of worth noting. On to the outtakes, right after I hear the full E-take sound. Ah, that's so satisfying. Anyway, yeah, enjoy! Alright. Here in the fortress... Oh, that's why I had the wrong weapon out. That's totally the only reason I failed, you know? I wouldn't fail otherwise. So here in the Forest of Notice, bugs happen. That wasn't even a bug, that was a bee. Bees are insects, I think. So here in the Forest of Notice, bees you'll notice a whole lot from the Forest of Dices. My saber is not on my shoulder button today, it's on my normal button. You'll notice a whole lot of bees. You'll notice a whole lot of outtakes like this too. So here in the Forest of Notice, I'm gonna press the wrong button all day, every day. So here in the Forest of Notice, you'll... But... Oh my gosh, you guys, it's the first 10 out of 10 in the Zero series! Woo! It finally happened! Yeah! Break out the party mix for this guy! Yeah! Yeehaw! They go up and down from pits, and killing one will only temporarily stem the flow of annoying little things. And we're on to another Pinocchio. This time he's got spikes in the top of the top and a bit of a scary platform, because you gotta be on the front end and whoa and stuff, you know? Our side has uneven ground and there are spikes on the ceiling. So I'm gonna just get this out to trap myself. Battle in general is scarier. So I like to do this again to try and take it out as quickly as I can. That could have... Oh man! Whoa there! That's not what I wanted to... No! Dang it! What a thing! What a thing! What an outtake. Two of them are green and one is yellow. No! Should have known he'd do that. I genuinely expected trouble from this stage, which I can now clearly say was a mistake. Burble Hekelot gets a 2 out of 10. I don't know why I was so worried. Maybe just the last time I actually thought about this stage was back years ago when I expected I would do this buster only, which would have been a problem. I mean, if I was doing that, I guess the catapults in the boss fight would have posed a significant problem, and all those Pantheon hammers in the stage would have too, but I'm not using just the buster. Which leaves us with what exactly in terms of problems? Well, Pinocchio is still there and kind of scary, even if most of my outtakes were just going about it the wrong way. And, the first bee. Everything in the stage puts forth just enough effort to steer clear of a 1 out of 10, but it really just barely made it. Even the boss fight, for as detailed as it is, really isn't much to write home about in terms of difficulty. So, whoops, I guess we're making terrible progress on the hunt for the hardest boss today. Well, on the bright side, we've narrowed it down to a 50-50 shot. That's like a whole lifeline's worth of effort right there. I hope you've enjoyed this video, and I'd love to see you back for the next one. Till then, this has been Cheese. Take care!